It seems I've gone from having no time on my hands to having a ton of extra time on my hands, so I've been working on a galleon. Today I want to take it into port, so into a free port, because I would like to buy the skin sails for it, the sail skins, and also I would like to buy some outfits for the crew because what they're wearing now just isn't cutting it. Oh my gosh, look at his beard and his hair. But anyway, I've got my cats on board with me. The reason I made this is because I want it to be a people carrier, or more accurately an animal carrier, but I really love the design I came up with for it. It's got many layers, it's got little balconies all over the place. The only qualm I have with it is that I have pretty much reached my structure limit and I haven't been able to put any workbenches on. No furniture, no decoration, nothing, because each of these pieces costs a structure. It goes against the structure count. So here are my good kitties. One of them's got a fish for me. So yeah, that's my one beef with this, is that I feel like this isn't too overboard. What I did isn't too overboard for the size of a galleon. I have been able to put ammo, some storage for ammo in here, and also, of course, the larder and resource box, which are the most important things, and a bed. Actually, I'll show you how cool the little bed area is. You go up in this little nook. So the beds are really well protected, of course, unless this all gets hit from the back, which it probably will at some point. But that's how my galleon is looking. And as I said, it's not that crazy for what you would expect to see on a galleon. I don't think I made extra areas where there didn't need to be any. I don't think I used an excess of pieces, and I'm already having trouble getting all the firepower on it I need because each cannon also takes up a structural piece. But anyway, let's name this thing and get out on the water. Oops, I might need to get off the helm first. Why was I being attacked? That's weird. 10 points if you can come up with the reference for the name. There we go. Now I'm not sure why. Don't tell me one of the cats is in the water. Oh yeah, there's a shark trying to eat the cats. Well, let's get out of here and see if they'll get up on the ship with me. Anyway, here we go. The bird and the harlot. So yeah, 10 points if you can tell me the reference that's from in the comments down below. I was gonna use the full name, but I was like, copyright? I don't know. So here we are. Alright, so we are now on the seas with the galleon. Let me see where we're headed to the free port. Now, while we go to the free port, there is something that... Oh, it's all the way... Okay. All the way up there. Yeah, we can just go, like, diagonally across. I'm not going to show the whole journey, don't worry. But there is something that I did want to let you guys know that I think is kind of a missed opportunity from the Atlas developers. I know that it's an early access game and maybe they just put it in there for perhaps the other way. This is hard to do with no HUD on. But anyway, perhaps it was a missed opportunity, or maybe they're not going to add on it anymore. But the feature that I'm talking about, oh my gosh, I forgot how slow it is to turn a galleon. I'm kind of concerned about doing this now. But the feature that I'm talking about, of course, is having an NPC steer the ship for you. So basically, you can put the NPC on the steering wheel, and you can hold T, which is your whistle command, and you can tell it to fully close sails, whistle sail my facing direction. Okay, so they'll sail in the direction that you're facing, or fully open sails. So I just whistled for him to fully open the sails, and there he goes. He's fully opening the sails. So it's kind of scary giving this much power to an AI, but what I was hoping we could do for it is use it to have multiple ships in a fleet following me, but unfortunately, as soon as you jump off the ship, he'll stop. He'll just put the sails up and the ship will stop. So what I was going to do was use this as a way to take on the Kraken once I hit the end of my single player playthrough, and see if I could get a fleet of 4 or 5 ships together and use this mechanic to get that to work. Unfortunately, that looks like it's just not going to happen. But anyway, he's steering. I can tell him to, let's tell him to, uh-oh, where'd it go? Oh no, why is he not on the wheel anymore? Friend, what are you doing? Don't tell me the ship is just... You all are seeing this, right? He's gone. He just decided to go for lunch or tea or whatever the heck. Where did he go? He's not here. What are you doing under here? Use steering wheel. Thank you. Okay, now you can put your crewmate on the steering wheel, and you can look at the ship, hold E, and you can autopilot it. So now you have the options. You can tell the crew to follow the wind. I'm not sure I recommend that because the wind changes. Start wind direction ship, start my facing direction ship. You can go into headings, and you can tell the ship to go all of the different headings. So really there are quite a few options. The only catch, as I said, is that you have to actually be on the ship, which is really unfortunate. I would have much rather preferred that we could be on a second ship and figure out a way to control our NPC crew members from there. Actually, I think a really cool idea to couple with this idea would be to add kind of like a menu on the sextant once you are proficient enough at using the sextant that way. And so you could be on one ship and maybe have a fleet of like 2 other ships, let's say. I don't think you would call that a fleet, maybe you would, I don't know. But you could bring up the sextant buff, and you could control your whole fleet with the sextant. I think that would be, I don't know, it just makes sense to me. You know, as in you set a heading, and then your crew member also sees that, or you yell it to them. You like set a heading with the sextant, and then you yell, okay, I've set a heading, whatever. Because we all know that it is possible to yell in this game. Yeah, like it's weird, I'm yelling right now, but you can't actually hear it. But you can see I have the buff in the bottom right. So yeah, it is possible to yell. So those are just a few ideas. I know development is kind of at a standstill with Atlas right now. We don't really know what's going on. The lead developer is now working for a different studio. I really don't know what to think about all this. I know people are saying like it's possible dead game. I don't want to jump to conclusions, but I don't know. I'm really hoping that this game can get finished and we can see what it was supposed to be, because it has a lot of potential for me, and it does have elements that Ark just doesn't get for me, you know? Atlas will always have a place in my heart, no matter how screwed up, delusional, and backwards the development process has been. There's just something about this game that keeps me coming back, no matter how many times I get frustrated, how many ships sink due to a bug, you know. It's the gift that never stops giving. But anyway, I thought I would show you guys this cool feature. I think it is a missed opportunity. There's so much that could have been done with it. They could have allowed the NPCs to have a bit more freedom, or just, I don't know, made it a little bit better. The NPCs will not stop for sandbars or islands or other ships. They will just keep on going. So basically, oh, that's a nasty. Hello. Okay. Maybe we need to move him. This is kind of weird how this is doing this. It's still so new, I guess. Maybe new as in like they haven't developed it very much. Okay, so we're gonna go, I actually need to be going more this way. But I definitely think it's a missed opportunity. It could allow players who do play single player to bring more than one ship with them out on journeys, and I kind of thought that was the intended idea when I realized that ships could be steered by crew members. But it's looking like that simply was not the case. I love how the water changes color as you go from grid to grid. But anyway, I will speed this up a little bit so that you do not have to watch my journey, unless something eventful happens, of course. But yeah, what do you think of the NPCs being able to steer but not actually being able to be that useful? One situation I guess I could see where it would be pretty useful is if you need to do repairs but you want to keep the ship going because you're in combat and you need to get away, you can just point them in a direction and tell them to go that way. And then when you get far enough away from everything, or the ship of the damned lose, oh, speak of the devil, or the ship of the damned lose aggro, you can just whistle for them to close the sails. I guess a situation like that, this could be useful. As I said, I was really hoping I could have my own fleet of crazily named, thematically named ships to go and take on the Kraken or even something else. Yes, I have a handling sail in the front. There's a style of ship that does that, and I think it looks pretty cool. And I think it'll look cool when I put the sail skins on it. But anyway, I will fast forward this, and I will see you all at the Freeport. Alright, we are anchored and ready to go shopping. I have just as much gold as I can handle without going to a standstill crawl. So, here we go. No sharks, please. No sharks. No stingrays. So, let me up. Okay. The plan is to get the new sails for the front, and maybe I'll put them on the back too, but they're really expensive. I brought a ton of gold with me. And then, of course, I want to get outfits for the crew and outfits for myself. Look at all the kitties. I love how they jump and run away. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I started my cat breeding for something very specific. You'll probably think I'm absolutely crazy, but... Alright. What is this? Rename. Okay, that's the rename ship item. It costs 10,000 gold. We are not going there. We don't need the taming thing. Ship figureheads. I also need that. I feel like the axe figurehead will fit well. You know, it's kind of dark and mysterious. Alright, clearly I'm just going to have enough gold for one skin. I only have like another 1,500 gold back on the ship, so that's gonna have to be that. Steering wheels? Let's see. Shark, Kraken, Hydra, Bone. Let's do the bone wheel. Okay, I gotta go get my last shipment of gold here. Alright, let's go get this sail on the front. Good kitties. Wonder why they didn't catch anything. They're still hunting? Maybe it's because they're not close to water, but look at that. It's pretty cool. Alright. We'll go put the figurehead on, and then we will also do this. Access inventory. Bop one of you on there. Nice. Now, we won't be able to really see it until I fully open it, so I'll do that in a second. Nice. That looks pretty scary. Alright, so let me go out on the water and we will see what the sail looks like. So it's catching a ton of wind. Well, it makes it look like it's catching a ton of wind, but how cool is that? I wish I could get a better shot from the front. I'll have to try somehow. I don't know how. But yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Just makes it look a little bit different. So, and of course we're gonna sail right into Ship of the Damned when I forgot to put cannonballs on the ship, so let's go away from that. But anyway, this was just a quick talk about a feature that I think the Atlas devs might have missed or should probably revisit when they get back, or if they get back to actually finishing this game. You know, there's a lot of pessimism going around about development of Atlas, but all we can really do is hope that we finally get a finished game. And I guess if not, just move on and look for the next best thing. So what do you think of the steering capabilities of our crewmates? Do you think it's something that should be added upon, as in we should be able to have our own fleets? Maybe that would help a lot in single player when it comes to actually finishing the game and taking on Kraken. And then also, what colors do you think I should paint this? As I said, I think I'm gonna go like really dark to go along with the bird and the harlot theme. Anyway, I hope everybody's keeping busy and staying positive in light of everything that's going on. As always, you can find links to all of my socials, which I'll probably be on more frequently than usual because of the extra spare time now, in the description box down below. Yeah, I'd love to hear what you all think. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and also consider subscribing to my channel if you have not already. I'm going to keep pushing through my move and the quarantine and all this stuff to keep videos coming because honestly it's really relaxing for me and I enjoy the interaction with you all, and also hopefully can provide you all with some entertainment while we wait this thing out. So that is it for me. I hope you all are enjoying your games, and I will see you all in the next video.